can't, but for sure you can tell that this, what would that organ right there be? Just in front of cranial to the stomach.
Is the liver?
Yeah, it's the liver. The diaphragm would be, of course, its most cranial edge. None of these structures show up unless you give them a dye agent. In this case, it was barium. They were forced to swallow barium. And so then that will outline, and if you take your radiographs right after it's given, it's in the stomach, you wait 15 minutes, some of it's in the small intestine. If you wait an hour, almost all of it is in the small intestine. If you wait 4 hours, all of it's out of the small intestines in the colon. So depending on when you take your radiographs, you can see various structures here. But this was taken within about 10 minutes that the barium being given. It's filled the stomach. It's already poured through the pylorus here into the duodenum, and it's already moved from the duodenum into the jejunum. And on the stomach here, it's neat, we caught the stomach at mid-peristalsis. That's what that constriction represents right there. Stomach sloshes this stuff back and forth. You can see the ruga in the wall of the stomach, these roughened edges. This is the left side, this is the right. Usually there's a marker to tell you that. But do you see a triangular shaped organ right there on the left shadow?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that is? Spleen, yeah. And you've got all this foamy looking stuff. That's fecal matter that's in the colon, large intestine. There's also some air creating gas patterns in the colon. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I can see on that radiograph. If you take one from the side here, similar kind of thing. Here would be the liver, the edge of the liver would be right there. There's the stomach. Again, we can see ruga. It's already moved into the duodenum and through into the jejunum. This animal has a big tongue-shaped spleen. I don't know if you can appreciate it there. Anything else too significant there? And on this one, we've taken it an hour after the barium was given. So most of the barium now has left the stomach. And what you see left behind are just some streaks on the ruga. The pylorus would have been right here. Here would have been the duodenum. It's already out, mostly out of the duodenum and into the jejunum. Again, right here would be your liver. Right here, the border between the liver and the spleen is a little bit indistinct, but this would be spleen here. And that'd probably be all you can see on that. The teeth here, one big structure that you should be familiar with, and that's this thing called the infundibulum, or horse people call it the cups. And you'll notice that it's this deep indentation that usually gets filled up with dark material, and it takes on a dark stain. But that cavity is the infundibulum, or the cup. And if you look at the way horses' teeth grow, we've got a chart up here on the... This is that cup or infundibulum right there. And when the tooth is new, we're looking at it right there at 5 years. As the tooth gets worn down, this cup gradually disappears until when you get out here at 15 years, you no longer see the cup. Now you're actually seeing the pulp cavity. But anyway, I guess that infundibulum or cup is the thing that I would think would be really important.